my beautiful Cancers. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel, Universal Power Tarot. My name is Marta. These messages I bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys, and myself as well, of course. My dear beautiful Cancers, thank you so much for participating in last month's winning the free private reading with me. It was so awesome that all of you decided to actually join in and help lift up the collective. It was wonderful. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. So thank you so much. Since this worked so well, I'm planning on doing the same thing for this month. May's free 20-minute private reading with me. Just write something if you want to, right? Just write something that empowered you in some way and that you feel that somebody else might benefit from as well. That's what we're going to do this month, and we'll see if you'd like to join in and how you feel about that. I'm excited, dear Cancers. Yay. So this is your June 2020 reading. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading and it may or may not resonate with you. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. You can reverse the placements. It's not gender specific. It's not really time specific either. I do this for informative purposes for you and for myself. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it, Cancer. So right, let's hop into your reading, you guys. Yeah. Oh, you're starting off with a Fool card. So you are on a journey. You just embarked on a journey that could be spiritual or that could be involving personal development. Either way, you're walking towards the sun, right? You're taking that leap of faith, or you're going to, you're about to, or you're thinking about it currently. That's what's happening anyways for you. You got burned in an old situation, in an old cycle is what I feel. We could be talking about children that are involved here too, is what I'm feeling for some of you. It's a transformative process that is happening right now, and there are many ways that lead you to where you need to go. Do not worry about how to get there, like from A to B or from A to Z. It'll work out for you, okay? That's the most pressing message here. It'll work out for you. Do not worry how you get there. You'll figure this out along your way here, along your path. You'll figure it out, okay? It's you won't be able to see from here to there right now. It's not possible, okay? So the learning is in the staying in the moment and staying present and enjoying that journey, okay? And that's what I'm getting here. Yeah. The cycle is being closed out very successfully, and I think it has to do with you moving on from something, leaving an old pattern behind, possibly that has not been serving you, where you've been burned before, and you're just like, no, I'm not going to do this. But guess what? I'm going to use that fire. I'm going to use that fire, this fire over here, and light my own torch to lead the way. I'm going to use this, right? I'm going to make the most out of that, whatever, whoever burned me, and I'm going to take it and use it as a torch for me as I go forward, okay? Because even in the darkest night, that will, you're even in the darkest nights, like, you are shining through this, and your torch is shining through this, right? Trailblazer. I'm getting trailblazer for some of you. I'm also being reminded of Psalm 23. I don't know exactly what that is in English, but Psalm 23, you might want to look that up. It's as I walk through the valley of darkness. It has to do with that. So some of you might be going through the dark night of the soul, or you might just be having some difficult moments too here. Yeah, but you are reminded that you can do this, that you won't see every step of the way, and that's okay. And that's a lot about being okay with not knowing where you're going. 3 of Swords. There has been a heartbreak. Like I said, it might be not so easy for you right now to go through this here, Cancer, with the heartbreak. Like, your heart broken. Both parties seem to be. Nobody left the scene unscathed, is what I feel here. Nobody left the scene unscathed. 4 of Cups. Now this could denote to you like a codependent kind of a relationship where you poured into someone that didn't even notice that you were giving, or didn't want to notice, ignored you, and your presence is what I get for some of you. And for others, it could also mean receiving messages from spirit, right? Receiving downloads. But I'm more so getting the other way around, because the way they're looking is so interesting. You are heartbroken about that. Look at the faces. Like, I'm really drawn to these faces. They really look alike to me today. Their expression here, I hope you can see it. It's really, really being sad about how could they, especially with the hands too, they're so similar. It's crazy. It's crazy. To some of you, we could be talking about this is happening to your sister. It's interesting. This is very specific, so that must be for like one or two of you. This is really a minority, but it's we're talking about your sister here that this is happening to. So and for the rest, it's just like you being sad about that. People, like, you can give, and people just don't notice. This is about reciprocity. Your love not being reciprocated by other people, by the people around you. Now, this could have to do with your childhood upbringing. Maybe you haven't received enough love growing up, right? And we're always chasing that kind of a feeling until we start to realize, hopefully, that we are the ones that need to give that to ourselves. And that sucks so much. Like, that knowledge, it's also the best thing to receive ever, because then it's all the power is back in your hands, right? But it's also something that is not so easy to achieve, right? And to realize, because then you don't have anyone to blame it on, right? You can't be like, it's your fault, because like, oh my God, I have to do this myself, right? In the realm of self-love, self-care, absolutely. Yeah, wow, yes, highly successful. So the Sun card, you do have the Sun card, which is amazing. So you have three major arcanas now: the Fool, the World, and the Sun here. And the Sun's gonna shine really bright upon you. Like, the journey that you just started upon is so successful. It's unbelievable. Like, Spirit wants to congratulate you here for making that step into the unknown, because the Sun is indeed gonna shine upon you here. This is crazy good. Like, I'm getting such good energy with that card. You're gonna be like the phoenix rising, and your life is gonna be like, it just hasn't been like that before, right? Maybe something you haven't experienced before either. And I'm seeing the alignment of divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm also seeing a being stripped bare of anything that no longer serves you, and walking through it. Like, again, walking through maybe some darker periods, or having walked through them already, and then coming out on the other side, and like the sun's there, is bright, and the feeling of the contrast that you're going to be feeling here, Cancer, is off the hook, right? It's so incredibly good. It's so incredibly good. But the mood that I'm getting here, like, I've really gotten a damper. Like, my energy was really up, and ever since I started this reading, I have a lump in my throat. So throat chakra is really important for you to clear out. Maybe you need to speak on something here, Cancers. And my mood is really dampened, I have to say. So, but fear not, Cancer. It's gonna disappear, right? It's gonna, I see like a wave that's washing through your life. Again, to clear out what no longer serves you. And so that you can start afresh here, right? It's really like a fresh start. With the Emperor, Aries energy, wow. Wow, you have 4 major arcanas now. So there's a bulk of stuff that is happening, like really dense energy. Really dense energy. I'm getting this is another person, the Emperor. That's interesting. So, who is this spirit? Who are they? Now, they could be a father figure, could also be a new partner that is coming in for you, but they are connected to that clearing out of the cycle here. That's what I feel. The Emperor is very abundant, right? In their own right. They express themselves as they are. That's an important attribute here. Yeah, they're very grounded as well, and they take care of the ones around them, right? Because a true leader, that's what they do. They think of the others first. I mean, of course, self-care, self-love first, right? But their cup is already full. So they're thinking, let me rephrase that. They're thinking about not just themselves, thank you, but rather everyone around them. This is in the realm of interconnectedness and understanding that we all come from the same place, right? More or less. From the stars is what I'm getting here. We all come from the stars. So they understand that somehow. They have found that knowledge. They have come to that understanding, and they know that the more they apply that universal law to their life, the more they themselves will prosper as well, because they're acting in accordance with the laws of for the highest good of everyone involved, and that automatically is this person as well. Now, if you reverse the placements, then we're talking about you here, right? So yeah, but this is quite good energy, like really awesome. And there's an understanding here. So if that's not you we're talking about here, and we're talking about another person, then this person is involved heavily in this cycle here, and brings you a lot of clarity and understanding. Also new insights possibly on your situation. But either way, congratulations for taking that step. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're receiving help here. Exactly. You're receiving help. This could be spirit, or it could be the emperor we were just talking about here. And again, very prosperous. Like, congratulations for starting out on this project. Now we're going from the Three of Swords to the Three of Rods. Now there's an element with the threes is you made a decision here with threes, and you're already past the twos, right? So you're starting to grow something, or you started to grow something, and it already that's a good start, but you still need to focus and need to involve yourself in this, and you're receiving help here in order for this to grow even further. We could be talking about a passion project here that is sparked by this heartbreak of yours, right? So if someone hurt you in the past, which is most likely here when I look at your cards, then this sparked something in you. This sparked the desire possibly to help others, and you're applying yourself here. And again, you're receiving help. You're receiving help by someone who is more mature, who has the experience. They know how to do it. They've been there, or they have more life experience. That really depends, right? And again, we could be talking about your emperor here. Wow, yes! Woo, Cancer, yes, you have the Queen of Cups. Now that is something different. When we're talking about reciprocity, now you are in the receptive mode. And that's amazing. That's quite the change, because before you were the giver always. Now they're asking you to be in the receptive mode, to be in your emotional state, right? To wear your emotions on your sleeve here. Highly intuitive. Please trust your intuition here, Cancer, right? You have a lot of emotions like stored inside you, and you have this hard shell. Most of you Cancers do, right? So you're trying to protect your emotions here, but you are really being asked to like make yourself a bit more vulnerable and really be open to your own emotions, and to carry them outward as well. That's a good time. And again, to be in the receptive mode here. You are receiving here. Allow for those gifts to come in here, Cancer, okay? Nine of Swords. So there must have been sleepless nights and anxiety involved here. Yeah, because often lessons in life don't come by like la la la, it's all good and it's awesome, right? Often they come by because we have to step out of the situation, because we're getting so uncomfortable that we have to take that step. We have to take that leap, because where we are now, we can't take it anymore. It's like that, right? And so we're like, okay, I'll do it. I got the message, Spirit. I am moving a different direction here, because this no longer serves me at all. And we're talking about mental restrictions here. Mental restrictions, yeah. Because this is not the reality. It's just how we perceive reality. Yep. And when this happens, this step happens, this leap, then there's immediately that new beginning. Now, again, that new beginning, you might not know where it is that you're going. Again, for some of you, you could be coming from a quite deteriorated home, meaning like not very loving kind of a place. And again, but something made you really aware here and made you listen up. Like with the bunny here on the picture, really listening up. Also like a little bit frightened still of that new beginning and a little bit timid, because when we not know where we're going, we'd rather know where we're going, right? And we'd rather have all the knowledge right now, but that's not beneficial to us and to our journey. So sometimes we have to be, again, in the unknown and do it anyways. And that's what that is here. But again, congratulations. Yeah. Oh, yes. 9 of Pentacles, Cancer. Yes, exactly, right? Because this is so abundant. Like this project that you started, or the work on yourself, is so fulfilling and so prosperous to you. Also that new beginning, like from an ace to the 9 of Pentacles, is going to be like this. So it's more like a mental switch that is all of a sudden happening within you, and you're kicking into gear, Cancer, and really all of a sudden you feel like, oh my goodness, wow. And again, that's that contrast of fear and anxiety, sleepless nights, and then all of a sudden click, and you're like, okay, I need to change something. You change it, and you're in that 9 of Pentacles mode immediately. So there's not even an in-between step here. It's just like you're receiving immediately, there's the help. Immediately you go to the 9 of Pentacles, and which is very abundant as well. So for some of you, this could mean that you indeed left a relationship here or a marriage. But this serves you so well, whatever it is that you're doing, or left a job, or had to leave a job, or whatever it is for you, right? Whatever the situation here that you had to step out of. Wow. Oh, yes! Reciprocity. Reciprocity, 2 of Cups. That is beautiful. So I see you striding along towards something amazing here. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Very abundant on your own, but also very abundant within the relationships that are about to come in. Also within yourself, divine feminine, divine masculine, right? This is about you're finding the balance within yourself, but also because you're starting to receive stuff, because you're finally able to let it in. Excuse me. And because when we're not in the receptive mode, nothing can come in because we're blocking it out. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. And but you are not anymore. Like as soon as you step into your emotions and use your intuition and make that step, it's like in strides. Cancer is striding along like towards really awesome things here, and towards reciprocity. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Before I draw for you from my Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck and from the Guardian Angel cards, I'm going to say this. If this resonated with you, you can follow me over to Vimeo and Patreon, because there's an extended to this, okay? Vimeo is for single extendeds that you can purchase or that you can rent. It depends on what you would like. And Patreon is for all the extendeds ever created, plus a little bit extra. There are 2 different options, 3 actually, that you can choose from. Go over and check it out and see which one suits you if you want to, and if this reading resonated with you and you would like to see more. Also, I'm still available for private readings. The 20% discount is now over. However, I decided when we reach, and we will reach them, the 10,000 subscribers, we're almost up to 5,000 now, which is amazing, and thank you so much. When we're up to 10,000, guys, I'll offer a 20% discount on all the private readings as well as all the extendeds, okay? So, my loves, if you want that, hit that subscribe button, okay? So, and thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, comments. Thank you. That's awesome. You guys are great. So, you have the Druid, hold the space, okay? That's a really good card to receive, and there's a lot of wisdom in it, and a lot of shining your own light, like we said in the very beginning, like using that light that burned you, that fire that burned you, and carry it as a torch. That's much what he's doing here, carrying his own light because he has found it. Let me read that to you. Here we go. There he was. The Druid, hold the space. Hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong, knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids were the ancient wise ones of the British Isles. They had a deep connection with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were the scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. When the Druid card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perceptions and move back to a state of trust. Don't change your plans or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots, yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. That's gorgeous. Really cool. All right. One more guardian angel card, and then we'll wrap this up and take it over to Vimeo and or Patreon. All right, you guys, links down below in the caption. You have inspiration. Inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura here. They're pouring into you, okay? Possibly in your sleep state. It's important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wondrous ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Wow, that's gorgeous. Really cool. Awesome. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, for all your likes, shares, subscriptions, for all your love and support. I truly, truly appreciate this. Thank you for your donations. Thank you so much. Thank you for booking private readings with me. And if you would like to join me over on Vimeo and Patreon for your extended, you can do so. And if not, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.